Intelligibility, a practical shortcut to improving intelligibility by focusing on 80 problematic words. Hello, I'm Guy Cihi of Lexica Research and Development in Tokyo, Japan. This is a video presentation of research first introduced at the JALT National Conference in Shizuoka, Japan in November 2015. What is intelligibility? Well, simply, it's the degree to which one's words can be understood by others. In some areas of life, this is a critical function. For example, air traffic controllers and their dialogue with pilots. English is the required language for international air traffic. A test called the CIS is used to qualify the intelligibility of both air traffic controllers and pilots. At a more practical level, there are speech-to-dictation software apps available that can recognize or not recognize spoken words. The research identifies a discrimination deficit. The inability to discriminate particular English sounds impedes both word memorization and intelligible pronunciation. Numerous studies have shown that discrimination ability and the production of unfamiliar phonetics can be improved through intensive training. The research identifies 25 phonetic dissimilarities. This is between English and Japanese. Other pairs will be different. There are 15 spectrally distinctive vowel sounds and 10 fricatives and affricates. Our hypothesis is that acquiring accurate oral discrimination for a set of phonetically challenging words can efficiently improve overall intelligibility. We propose a three-step approach. Step 1, identify words that are statistically more difficult to discriminate, memorize, and recall. Step 2, provide oral discrimination tasks that include spaced repetition to build long-term memory retention for the ability to discriminate problematic sounds. Step 3, facilitate pronunciation practice for the selected words. The statistically most difficult to learn words have been identified by analyzing response data collected by the word engine system. The item response data was collected over a 2-year period starting from 2011. The response data is from many thousands of anonymous users located around the world, but primarily in Asia. The user ages ranged from 16 to 25, and their vocabulary sizes ranged from 200 to 9,000 words, with the average size being about 3,000. Over 1 billion total item responses were recorded. Learners were studying the 7,502 base words that constitute 99% of all word occurrences in Lexica's 1.25 million word corpus of TOEFL tests, including all sections but excluding instructions and proper nouns. Approximately 30% of the total item rehearsals in Word Engine are oral discrimination tasks. Looking specifically at the oral response data, we selected 80 words that are learnt and forgotten more often than any of the other 7,422 words in the TOEFL lexicon. Here are 2 examples of oral tasks that occur in the Word Engine vocabulary system. On the left, an item is displayed at the top as a sound file, and the learner may listen to it repeatedly. However, they will not see the corresponding text form of the word until the correct response has been selected. The 2 distractors are selected randomly from a set of 4 possibilities. On the right, a learner's definition is displayed at the top, along with 3 sound files for the learner to choose from. The distractors are varied each time. The corresponding text forms of the words are shown only after a correct response has been selected. Based on the data, these are the top most difficult 80 words. They each require at least twice as many rehearsals to acquire as do the other 7,422 words in the TOEFL lexicon. These top most difficult 80 words include 176 occurrences of the 25 phonetic dissimilarities, which is an average of 2.2 per word. These are the top most difficult 20 words. These 20 have an average of 2.4 phonetic dissimilarities per word, and they are statistically 6 times more difficult to learn than the other 7,422 words in the TOEFL lexicon. Do these 80 words have any significant semantic dissimilarities? Not particularly. Almost all of the 80 words can be directly paired with associated words in the learner's first language. The rest can be accurately translated using only a few simple words. Are the phonetics common? Yes. Preliminary indications are that the problematic phonetics in the 80 words occur in not less than 35% of the 13,385 words that constitute 99% of all general English word occurrences. We advocate a three-step approach, so step 1 is done. We've identified a valid subset of problematic words. Step 2 is to develop oral discrimination tasks with spaced repetition to build long-term memory retention for discrimination ability. Step 3, facilitate pronunciation practice for the selected words. For Step 2, we propose a listening practice course, and this will be located inside the word engine. It will include 80 oral discrimination tasks that will repeat at timed intervals. The distractors employed in these oral exercises must be carefully selected based on part of speech, item classification, semantics, and especially phonetic similarities. For Step 3, pronunciation practice, we recommend downloading a speech-to-text dictation software app, such as Dragon Dictation by Nuance. This is a free app, and it is highly accurate. Words the app can understand are accurately transcribed, and words that it cannot understand are inaccurately transcribed. It will be more accurate in terms of intelligibility assessment if the user defines themselves as a native speaker. If they define themselves as Japanese or Chinese, the app is going to automatically be listening for less than intelligible pronunciation. For lower-level learners, create simple sentences for them to record using the dictation software. Dragon Dictation has a feature whereby students can directly text their output to their teacher. For higher-level learners, try a paragraph approach. This paragraph is 80 words long, and 20 of the words are from the list. Students should be able to record 80 words within a 1-minute time frame. It will take some time to prepare good paragraphs, but once you've got them, you're good to go. This is a high-level learner's first effort with the Dragon Dictation software. To her great dismay, only 37 of her 80 words were recognized. Now, when students first try this, they are going to be disappointed at how low their intelligibility is. In fact, some of your higher-level students will be outright shocked and in a state of denial. It's not me, it's the software. At this point, it will be helpful to demonstrate the accuracy of the software by dictating a paragraph while your students watch. Once they see that correct dictation can be easily accomplished, they'll generally start experimenting with ways to reduce their number of unintelligible words. This is the third recording made by the same student, and you can see that she was very quickly able to reduce the percentage of unintelligible words to under 10%. Students who have completed listening discrimination exercises for the 80 words we have identified tend to make steady progress with each subsequent dictation effort. Students who have not yet learned how to distinguish problematic phonemes have a very, very difficult time making progress with the dictation exercises. The advantage of practicing discrimination with the 80 words we have identified is that they include all of the 25 dissimilar phonemes that are the nexus of comprehension and intelligibility deficits. One thing that the free dictation software does not provide is an automatic way to repeat the exercises at timed intervals. We don't currently offer online voice recognition, otherwise we would certainly integrate it with our spaced repetition engine. Well, that about wraps it up. If you have questions, or if you are a researcher and would like to collaborate on a project or article, please contact me at the email address shown here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.